good evening, and welcome to the official launch of Mass Domnik 2023. Firstly, we'd like to say welcome to Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiative, Honorable Shakira Lockhart-Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiative, other government ministers and officials, Ms. Lisa Valmore, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiative, Mr. Colin Piper, CEO and Director of Tourism at Discover Dominica Authority, Mrs. Samantha Doctor-Vleta, Festivals and Events Manager, Discover Dominica Authority, Discover Dominica Board of Directors, Dominica Festivals Committee Advisory Members, Mrs. Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee, contestants of the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant, potential sponsors, the media, carnival lovers, welcome and good evening. We are here again for the most anticipated, the most original, and the real mass of Carnival, Mass Domnik 2023. First off, we'd like everyone to stand as I invite Ms. Tasha Pilte to sing the national anthem of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Isle of beauty, Isle of splendor, Isle to all so sweet and fair. All must surely gaze in wonder at thy gifts so rich and rare. Rivers, valleys, hills, and mountains, all these gifts we do extol. Healthy land, so like all fountains, giving cheer that warms the soul.
Thank you. We'd like everyone to remain standing as we bless this momentous occasion with a prayer from Mr. Monsignor Eustace Thomas.
Thank you very much for inviting me to share in this event. Let's ask the Lord to cause you to become divine presence. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I read from 2 Samuel chapter 6, verses 14 to 22. And David danced before the Lord with all his might, wearing a priestly garment. So David and all the people of Israel brought up the ark of the Lord with shouts of joy and the blowing of ram's horns. But as the ark of the Lord entered the city of David, Michal, the daughter of Saul, looked down from her window. When she saw David leaping and dancing before the Lord, she was filled with contempt for him. When David returned home to bless his own family, Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet him. She said in disgust, "How distinguished the king of Israel looked today, shamelessly exposing himself to the servant girls like any vulgar person might do." David retorted to Michal, "I was dancing before the Lord, who chose me above your father and your family and his family. He appointed me as the leader of Israel, the people of the Lord. So I celebrate before the Lord. Yes, and I am willing to look even more foolish than this, even to be humiliated in my own eyes. But those servant girls you mentioned will indeed think I am distinguished. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty God, your servant David rejoiced and celebrated before you because of your goodness to him and the whole of humanity. As we launch Carnival 2023, the real Mass, we will manifest our cultural activities under various costumes while dancing like David. As we prepare to celebrate with music, meaningful lyrics, and dance, we ask you, Lord, to protect us from all harm and help us to respect one another by showcasing the discipline of our people as we endeavor to present our country as being a non-violent place to live in. Bless the organizers of all the functions leading to the 2 challenging days of reveling, and even during this time, teach us to remember that God is everywhere. Dear Lord, deliver us from all evil and help us to be reminded that we are Dominica, the land of the Lord, as we place all our carnival activities and ourselves in your hands and those of our Blessed Mother. Amen.
You all can sit. Thank you so much, Monsignor Thomas. Now we will have a welcome remarks from Honorable Shikira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiative.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Let me recognize Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, other government ministers and officials, Ms. Lisa Valmont, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Mr. Colin Piper, CEO, Director of Tourism, Mrs. Samantha Doctorow, later, Festival and Events Manager, Discover Domnik Authority, Discover Domnik Authority Board of Directors, Domnica Festivals Committee Advisory Members, Ms. Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the Discover Domnik Authority and Domnica Festivals Committee, the contestants of Miss Dominica 2023, and let me specially recognize our contestant from Roseau South, from Kingshill, Miss Sandrine Elise. Our potential sponsors, the media, carnival lovers, good evening. We're here once again at Petit Miami. And as I said during the launching of the World Creole Music Festival, this area, this Citronet stretch, has become the entertainment capital of Dominica. And this is because of the hard work of our people in the Roseau South constituency. We can boast of having reggae on the boardwalk at Lale Coco. We have right next door our mother's house, formerly Evergreen Hotel. We're right here at Petit Miami where lots of entertainment happens. We have now drive-by who saw the need to leave Portsmouth and come down to Citronet because that is where the vibes is. And you have standards and all nations bar along this stretch. So we can boast of being the entertainment capital, not only of Roseau South, but the entire Dominica. I am pleased this evening to deliver brief welcome remarks at this official media launch of Carnival 2023, Mass Domnik, the real Mass, under the theme, Mass in the Streets. 3 major entertainment events are in fact the cornerstone of our festival tourism program. Our Creole culture and contribution to contemporary music genres at the World Creole Music Festival, the family-friendly vibe of jazz and Creole that marries our culture with nature, and the unique traditions of the Domnica's Carnival, Mass Domnik, the real mass. Like the nation on a whole and many other sectors, the tourism sector continues to rebuild post the COVID-19 pandemic. I am pleased that the cultural industries can play their parts in both allowing us to honor and celebrate our tradition while stimulating the economy and allowing those who do earn a living in the entertainment and cultural spheres the opportunity to do so. And given the circumstances post-COVID, we want to deepen our relationship with the other organizers of events in Dominica to ensure that the product being showcased is of a caliber that will entice and incent people from abroad, particularly our Dominican communities, to come with their friends to visit and experience our carnival traditions. Today, as part of this program, you will hear from a number of organizers whose events will form an integral part of the carnival product or that of Mass Dominic experience. You will get a sense that the Dominica's Carnival has moved beyond just 2 days of street jump up to include a number of fetes and events of all ages. In the week preceding Carnival and the World Creole Music Festival, many visitors came to our shores. Carnival and World Creole Music Festival account for about 15% of annual visitor arrival figures, a sizable and important percentage that we very much want to maintain and grow. Because as the patrons of these events experience our traditions, they spread that positive news firsthand to encourage others to visit the nature island. And that firsthand recommendation translates to an increase in visitor arrivals, an increase in visitor spend, long stays, or some combination thereof. In closing, I want to thank all those who have played a part in the organization of this lunch, and also, too, for the work that is coming ahead in planning the activities related to Mass Dominic 2023. We have a packed program for you tonight so that you can be aware of what is in store for all the carnival revelers and lovers of this nature isle at Mass Dominic 2023. Thank you very much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you so much, Honorable Lokati Hippolyte, for this wonderful and exciting words. Now we'll have the Carnival Address by Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiative.
Is this really carnival time? Come on, we need to be more excited about our carnival. This is Mass Dominic 2023. And we have many young ladies here who will be vying for the title of Carnival Queen 2023. Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiatives. Mr. Colin Piper, CEO and Director of Tourism Discover Dominica Authority. Mr. Gerald Kuzlatik, Chairman of Dominica Festivals Committee. Discover Dominica Authority Board of Directors. Ms. Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager. Staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee. Contestants, Mrs. Samantha Doctrove, Festivals and Events Manager, potential sponsors, the media, and carnival lovers. Good evening. Authenticity, revelry, and creativity are just few of the many words used to describe the nature of one of Dominica's biggest festivals. And evidently, the Caribbean's most original carnival, the Real Mass. I am thrilled to be here to officially launch the Real Mass 2023. I recall that it was just a few weeks after the Real Mass 2020 that our country went on total lockdown. I also recall that many of you were deflated when the announcement was made to cancel Carnival in 2021. But due to the successful management of the pandemic by this Dominican Labour Party government, putting your safety first, and because of your cooperation, we were able to have special entertainment events during the Carnival season in 2022. Now, Dominica's pulse rate is racing, especially after our recent staging of our biggest and most successful festivals thus far, the 22nd edition of World Creole Music Festival. Didn't you enjoy the World Creole Music Festival this year? Many are still overly hyped from this innovative and attractive combination of artists and performances, which led to a 6% increase in total visitor arrivals, particularly over 1,000 more patrons by ferry. And a 40% increase in visitors by private jets compared to 2019. Without a shadow of a doubt, the 10 million investment for T Village Creole and World Creole Music Festival was well worth it. The total economic impact of this festival was humongous, as every micro, small, and medium business in Dominica experienced a significant boost in sales, and our accommodations from Portsmouth to Lapland to Scottshead were totally booked. So today, we are ready to bring to Dominicans and the world a similar experience, the real experience of the Real Mass, which embodies a fusion of distinct features of our African and European heritage through our showcase of our Sensei, Black Devils, Bois, Ban Mauvais, Lapo Cabuit, Calypso, Bouillon Music, and all the private events lined up to ensure that revelers have a marvelous time in the Nature Isle. Your entertainment cravings drive us to ensure that we lay out all of the necessary tools to set the stage, cameras, and spotlight on dynamic initiatives which present opportunities for economic investment, development, and returns for all artists, producers, vendors, artisans, performers, musicians, and other stakeholders, including the revelers. Consequently, we intend to keep your pulse racing because we understand the underpinning factors and benefits of Dominica's events and entertainment industry, which is cemented as one of the 5 pillars of tourism's growth and development. This Dominica Labour Party-led government, in its 2019 manifesto, dubbed A New Season of Development, had outlined its commitment to tap into our rich culture and heritage through a number of additional supporting strategies and incentives. Our carnival, the Real Mass, is ideally concreted in this package, which mirrors government's action for a dynamic Dominica. With this vote of confidence clearly secured, get ready to revel, dance, and celebrate. Be dazzled, intrigued, and be intoxicated by the entertaining intensity of the world-class quality of Dominica's Carnival that is safe, creative, and spiced with our historic elements, which makes it interestingly unique. As the head of the ministry leading the production of this annual festival, I want to let you know that you have a very enthusiastic team working to produce Mass Domnik. My ministry and all agents at the Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Commission have all been working hard to get us ready for the staging of this grand event. I urge all our key partners and carnival stakeholders to join our combined efforts for an impressive and historic return to the real Mass, so that the world will once again descend on Dominica, the destination of choice for the real Mass. To all our patrons, visitors, and hopefuls, we're back. The real Mass is here. Do not miss out on the many activities that comprise the real Mass. Our carnival fetes, calypso competitions, pageants, and several private events over the next few months, building up to the main street parades on February 20th and 21st, 2023. Additionally, do not forget that the carnival celebration is a full island experience with 4 major village carnival opening events in Portsmouth, St. Joseph, Grand Bay, and Maho, the city that never sleeps. And of course, to close it off, Tiwe Vaval in the Kalinago territory. These all make our carnival experience in Dominica very unique. I want to extend a special invitation to our many visitors from our neighboring islands and beyond. Come to visit us and participate in the many events that comprise this month-long festival. Come for a month, a few weeks, a long weekend. You will not want to leave this hype energy behind. Let me also make a special request to our Dominican nationals abroad. You are our ambassadors. No one can explain the Dominican carnival experience like you. When you come, do not be selfish. Do not come alone. Bring your friends, your colleagues to experience the festivals and the beauty of our island. Dominica is ready to welcome all to the entertainment mecca and to the most diverse and creative carnival in the Caribbean region. I commend all stakeholders, corporate partners, and all Dominicans who promote our events and festivals. Because in order for us to be successful, tourism has to remain everybody's business. So, get set ready. Your carnival pulse, check. Your carnival boarding pass, check. Your costume, check. Your Mass Alawi for Carnival 2023, check. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Dennis Charles. And I know we must remember this. Do not be selfish. I think, Miss King, this might have to be a new slogan. And now we'll have Mrs. Samantha Lita, Festivals and Events Manager, to discuss and speak a little bit more about Mass Domnik 2023.
Thank you, Mr. John Baptist. A pleasant evening, and permit me to say welcome to the Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiative, to the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, other government officials present with us this evening, Ms. Lisa Valmont, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Mr. Colin Piper, my CEO and Director of Tourism at the Discover Dominica Authority, the Discover Dominica Authority Board of Directors who are present. Special mention to Mr. Gerard Coulz-Latig, Chairman of the DFC Advisory Committee, and of course the other Advisory Committee members here with us this evening. Ms. Kimberly King, the Destination Marketing Manager, to the staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and the Dominica Festivals Committee, very hard-working staff, and of course the volunteers that we have as family working with us at the Dominica Festivals Committee. I want to say a special good evening to our lovely contestants for the Miss Dominica Pageant 2023. A big good evening to our potential sponsors for Mas Domnik. Of course, to the media, those listening on our airwaves live via social media, the radio stations, and of course, the carnival lovers who are here with us this evening. Good evening, and it is indeed a pleasure to be back with Mas Domnik, Mas Alawi, Mas in the streets. We are back. We are coming from a very successful staging of the World Creole Music Festival after a 2-year absence of events in Dominica. And on that wave, we move swiftly into Mas Domnik 2023. The Real Mas is the first major event on our annual cultural calendar for 2023, and it brings together Dominicans of all walks of life, social and economic status. The event is embraced as the Real Mas, and rightly so, as we pride ourselves for having one of the most unique carnivals in the world, keeping true to our culture and to our heritage. We have been longing to be back on the streets for Carnival, and for 2023, Carnival will embrace the tag Mas Alawi. That is, Mas in the streets, as we take to the streets once again, to the streets of Roseau and of course throughout Dominica. Today we announce the journey for the 6 weeks of activities that are planned from January 14th, 2023, as the national parade and opening of the Real Mas to the last beats of the drums, the official close of Carnival at Tiwe Vaval on Ash Wednesday, which will be February 22nd, 2023. We hope that during this time, locals and visitors alike will be impressed with the color, the artistry, of course the rhythms of our calypso and bouillon, the characters of our original Mas, and the vibrant revelers who will be playing Mas and fetting throughout the period of the carnival season. Our visitor arrivals for the past years have been increasing in the weeks leading up to Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday, and we plan to continue along this trend, inviting persons in the region and further afield through our marketing efforts to join us as we celebrate the Real Mas. This evening, we urge you to join in the celebrations and support the many planned activities for Carnival 2023. The onus is on us as Dominicans to display the Dominican spirit, the spirit of the Real Mas during these celebrations, through support in pageantry, the musical art forms, and all the events that are about to be shared. We would like to already take the opportunity to thank those who have come on board to contribute, to partner with us as we produce another festival here in Dominica. I want to single out Belfast Estates and Kubuli, Harmony Villa, and Alliance Française, who have already come on board. We welcome additional sponsors, and I like to say friends and family for our events, for the Miss Dominica pageant, and even for our Mas Domnik in general. We are ready to take this to the next level for Mas Domnik 2023. We also want to extend a special welcome to those watching and listening on various media platforms. Continue to follow us on social media and of course at dominicafestivals.com as we invite you to the grand spectacle that is Dominica's Carnival, Mas Domnik, the Real Mas. It is Dominica's Carnival. It is Mas Domnik. It is the Real Mas. It's Mas Alawi for 2023. Thank you.
Mas Alawi for Mas Domnik 2023. Thank you, Ms. Lita, for that. And for that exciting tagline. I think it's going to hit the airwaves very, very well. Now we'd like everyone to take a look at the screen while we present Mas Alawi for Mas Domnik 2023.
See you at Dominica's Carnival 2023, the real mass. Yeah. See you at Dominica's Carnival 2023, the real mass. Yeah.
It's Mas Alawi, Mas in the streets for the return of Dominica's Carnival. Mas Domnik at the real Mas 2023. Get ready for the most original carnival in the Caribbean from January 14th to February 22nd, 2023. It's Mas Alawi. The month of January open up the festivities with the much anticipated opening of Carnival in the streets of Roseau on January 14th, followed by Calypso shows, traditional displays and fetes. In February, the hype continues with village carnivals, more Calypso, Booyah and Soca events, pageantry and more fetting, all culminating with the street parades and jump up on Monday, February 20th and Tuesday, February 21st, and Tewe Vaval, the close of Carnival in the Kalinago territory on February 22nd. It's Dominica's Carnival, Mas Domnik, the real Mas, presenting Mas Alawi for 2023. Join us. Follow Dominica Festivals on Facebook and Instagram for more details and visit www.dominicafestivals.com.
What a lovely video. I can feel the hype. Can you? Yeah. Now we will feature a few event organizers to speak a bit more about the events for Mas Alawi, Mas Domnik 2023. Firstly, we'll have Mr. Ulson Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer, to discuss and speak on Old Mass Festival and Pan in the city.
Pleasant good evening to the honorable ministers in attendance, the CEO of the Discover Dominic Authority, Mr. Piper, Mrs. Lita, other invited guests, the committee, the Queen contestants, the media, viewers, listeners. Pleasant good evening once more. By now, the Cultural Division has developed a reputation of pushing the envelope as it relates to creativity and finding ways to get our people, especially the youth, involved in cultural activities, leaving all to wonder what are they going to come up with next. Our contribution for Carnival usually comes in the form of the Old Mass Festival, as well as Pan in the city, as Kerwin just said. I want to thank DFC for their continued partnership for these events. We have heard the cry that many of our traditional carnival art forms fall victim to electronic bands and more contemporary themed events on Juve morning. We therefore saw it fit to make Old Mass 2023 its own Juve experience. On the 21st of January at 4 a.m., in a community to be later disclosed, we will present Olmas 2023 Juve edition. Now, take note, this is not a replacement for Juve on Carnival Monday morning. We are creating an avenue on the 21st of January where traditions such as Lapo Kabwit, Sensei, Ban Move, Suswell Sui, the Darkies, Stilt Walkers, Kalinago Tetmas, Papi Show Wedding, and much more will get their own space and their platform, giving everyone, especially the youth, a chance to understand these traditions in one of its preferred settings at 4 a.m. The purpose of the Old Mass Festival has always been to highlight these traditions. This time around, we seek to add even more value to the experience. So bring the bakes and kakoti, maybe something on the side for the adults. Dress accordingly is all I will say. You know how Juve goes. It's whatever you can find or whatever you get out of bed with. Keep following us on social media, as well as the traditional media outlets for the location reveal and other details like the groups taking parts and any other surprises. You know there will be a few surprises. Additionally, on the 28th of January, we will host Pan in the City between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. on that day. We're going to flood the capital with sweet Pan music. Live groups, individuals on the streets of Roseau, the radio airwaves, the shops, the bars, everywhere. Again, our intention is to push the traditional aspects of Dominican Carnival. So we're asking for the support of the public. Come check out the events, and while we develop our carnival product into something that can rival any other country, let's not lose sight of the foundation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matthew. And now we have Hicksy, Executive Member for Dominica Calypso Association.
Bonjour, bonsoir, everybody. Protocol has already been established, but let me just mention a few names that I feel I need to mention. Let me mention Honorable Lockhart Hippolyte, Mr. Colin Piper, Mr. Narin Murphy, Exchequer of the Dominica Calypso Association, potential sponsors, Calypsonians here and listening on the airwaves, and representatives. There's a saying that there's no carnival without Calypso. Whether we believe this or not, we are sure to agree that Calypso is a very important and integral part of Calypso. 2023 Calypso season will include the full Monty. Yes, I. We are going back to the future. We will be presenting the traditional competition of 4 events. That is the eliminations on December 17th, quarters, January 21st, the semis, February 4th, and the grand finals, February 18th. That is the part where you give a big hand of applause. Thank you very much. There will also be the exciting tents, Stardom tent, Mascam, and I've heard the rumor of another tent or 2 established from the business sector coming up. This, I'm looking forward to that very well. Most exciting about this is that there will be a clash of the tents, and that is very, very important. It is also important to know that Calypsonians, patrons, and sports sponsors are all excited about the usual VIP section. And we are going to have it as before. And we already have many making inquiries about this. Calypso this year is going to be great. It's always great when you go back into the future. It's always great when you set yourself back in your traditional suit, where you can operate from a position of familiarity. It's always brilliant when you can do that. And whether you believe that calypso, that carnival without calypso is not carnival, I believe that there is no carnival without calypso. And whether you believe like me or not, there is going to be great calypso, great competitions, great excitement around the calypso 2023. All you got to do is be there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we have Ms. Kushner Rabes to speak on Fantasy Tribe.
Good evening, everyone. Let me acknowledge the presence of Honorable Denise Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Honorable Shakira Lokati-Pulit, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, other government ministers and officials, Mr. Colin Piper, CEO, Director of Tourism, Discover Dominican Authority, Mrs. Samantha Doctor-Vlata, Festivals and Events Manager, Acting, Discover Dominican Authority, all other invited guests, media, carnival lovers, good evening. I stand here on behalf of Signal Band and the Shelley to present to you Fantasy Tribe, one of the most recent additions to Dominica's carnival product, which promises to deliver a unique carnival experience to Dominicans, diasporans, visitors who will be joining us for Mass Domnik 2023. Our tagline is Fantasy Tribe, your carnival ticket, one registration, 5 events. You heard right, your one-stop shop for Mass Domnik 2023. You make one payment and receive the opportunity to participate in 5 events throughout the season. For our visitors and locals alike, you do not need to worry about events leading up to Carnival. We have greatly assisted you in putting together exciting events. Please allow me to tell you more about these events. The first event will be held on Wednesday, 15 February. That's about a week before Carnival, and it's called Roll Call, Welcome to Fantasy. Just like we have attendance taken at school, the Fantasy Tribe will be taking attendance. This will be an exclusive event for members of the tribe only. That is, to be at this event, you must be a masquerader of the tribe. Roll Call promises to be a classy, chic, and one-of-a-kind event. There will also be band practice in the yard, which is carded for Carnival Sunday. As we get set for the road, members of the tribe and VIP illumination patrons can chill with the band, get entertained, and be treated. What would Fantasy Tribe be like without illumination? Illumination has been a staple for the past 5 years. We have won DFC's award for biggest Juve troupe for 3 years, and we expect that this year will be even grander. We are pleased to announce that early bird tickets for Illumination are already on sale. In fact, in just one day, the Illumination VIP early bird tickets has been sold out, and the t-shirts or the regular admissions are going rather quickly. To those who would like to be a part of Illumination VIP section, you can still get your tickets at regular prices. Members of the tribe, you already have access to one of the biggest Juve groups with top local DJs, DJ Avalanche out of USVI, Signal Band, and more. Additionally, you will be able to join the Cluebird T-shirt band brought to you by Inland Revenue. Signal Band will be the main band for that Monday T-shirt band, and you will be eligible to join Cluebirds if you register with Fantasy. And last but not least, Fantasy Tribe, the Isle of the Enchanted. For the first time ever, Signal Band and the Shelley will be bringing you a costume band experience an unimaginable encounter. Everyone knows that Signal Band caters for a diverse audience. Therefore, our costume band will be no different. We have 3 adult sections and 1 children's section. And yes, many families are actually buying into that option. Our costumes are designed by a top local designer, Shamalura, and Fonrose the brand out of Trinidad. She's an exceptional costume designer. This costume band promises to be an amazing and unique experience with top local DJs, designer costume, and your band, the Signal Band. You cannot afford to not join the tribe. Let's make memories together. Remember the name, Fantasy Tribe. Your carnival ticket, 1 registration, 5 events, a one-stop shop. Follow us on our Instagram page. Visit our website, fantasytribe.com, and that's fantasy for C, and get to know everything you need to know and to join the tribe as we celebrate Mass Domnik 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rabes. Now we have Mr. Raymond Lawrence from the Waitakubuli Dance Theatre Company to speak about their event, Miss Teen Dominica 2023.
Good evening to everyone. Let me recognize the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Denise Charles, and the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Shakira Lockett. The Permanent Secretaries present, officials from Discover Dominica Authority and the DFC and the Ministry of Tourism, our Carnival Queen contestants for 2023, special invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. First of all, I wish to thank the DFC and Discover Dominica for inviting Waitakubuli, the organizers of the annual teen pageant. We're very proud to say that in 2023, we will present the 44th edition of the event. So we thank God, we thank all those who have supported us through the years. We thank our sponsors in a special way, without whom it would not have been possible. And of course, we thank the general public for their continued support of the show through the years. So we collaborate with the Ministry of Education because the contestants come from the secondary schools of Dominica. So we're very happy to always be working in collaboration with the secondary schools and also with the DFC and Discover Dominica, who have also supported us tremendously through the years. The objectives of the teen pageant are to showcase mainly the skills and the talents of our young people in Dominica. The contestants, of course, have that wonderful opportunity to showcase their skills, and it's also an opportunity for them to even take it a step further. Some of them want to take part in the Miss Dominica contest, for instance, so this serves as a wonderful platform if they want to go to the next level. It also, the show itself helps to enhance the carnival celebrations in Dominica and also to enhance our arts and culture. And in addition to the performances by the contestants, we have the numerous guest artists, the singers, the calypsonians, the dancers, and other performing acts like stilt walkers and so on. We will be having tickets available very shortly for sitting and standing, and we'll make the announcements as to where the tickets will be available. The teen pageant has always been a very exciting and enjoyable show. This coming event will be no exception. It's a very well appreciated show, I must say, by all who attend. It's a family event, meaning that you can bring the entire family, of course, the children, the youth, the adults. There are many, many adults who enjoy the teen pageant just as much as the younger ones. So it's really open to everyone. So remember, we are having the teen pageant on Sunday, February 12th, 2023, starting at 5 o'clock in the afternoon at Carnival City, and everyone is invited. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. Now we have Mr. Ray Robinson from Pulse Experience.
Good evening, everybody. Ms. Charles, I suspect you're onto something. I heard you said the word pulse about 4 times for the night. I think you're onto something. Okay, good night, everybody. Pulse Experience staged its inaugural Carnival Tuesday costume band for Mas Domnik 2019 and again in 2020. We were able to present a spectacular display of locally designed costumes that left patrons thoroughly satisfied and anxious for more. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic had other ideas, and this resulted in a 2-year hiatus from the road. However, all systems are poised for a return of Carnival for Mas Domnik 2023, and Pulse Experience is ready to deliver. The management team of Pulse has embarked upon its mission to return with a bang for Carnival 2023. We are committed, with the assistance and contribution of our partners, to provide our devoted patrons round 3 of the experience. This upcoming Carnival celebration will witness yet again the creativity of Pulse, with 4 amazing sections under the theme Ascension, Rise of the Guardians. We will be partnering with the legendary WCK Band, the pioneers of bouyon music, who are making a much anticipated return to the road. As well, we have the bouyon queen, Carlin XP, who has proven herself to be one of the most energetic, versatile, and in-demand artists on island. In addition to the entertainment package, we also include top DJs such as Selector Urban, DJ Spawner, and DJ Scribs out of Barbados. So what exactly will Pulse be doing on the road? What can you expect from Pulse? First and foremost, excellent customer service, because we pride ourselves in ensuring that our patrons have the best possible experience. High quality, exquisitely designed costumes, organized and early costume distribution, live entertainment with top quality song. And here I want to pause to recognize Kyrie Songs, who will be partnering with us next Carnival. Unlimited premium drinks. And one of the new features we added to our registration form is a section where patrons can actually identify their drink of choice so that we can better cater to them. We'll also be having morning snacks, and we went with a healthy option of fruit bowls just to get the energies up and juices flowing. Full lunch, and one of the things that our patrons really look forward to is our afternoon snack courtesy of KFC at 5 p.m. sharp. Private, professional security so that you can party in a safe environment. Access to professional makeup services, professional photography and videography, private washroom facilities, and something that we introduced 2 years ago when we started, a fully air-conditioned mobile cool-down unit. And this was something that our patrons really appreciated, because trust me, when the sun gets hot, you have to cool down. Lots of giveaways, lots of surprises, and of course, vibes, vibes, and more vibes. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our partners who have placed their confidence in our brand and have been on this journey with us from day one. This includes our platinum sponsor, Trading International Group, with their entities Fine Foods Inc., KFC, Fresh Market, and Do It Center. Flo Dominica, and I really want to appreciate the efforts of Ferdinand and her team, who always make sure that we are ready for the road. Also, HHV Whitchurch through Express the Zeal, and this year we'll be giving away 2 tickets to any express destination through our various online promotions. And last, but certainly not least, we want to thank the patrons, the revelers, for trusting your carnival experience to us. We truly appreciate you and look forward to having you on the road with us for Mass Domnik 2023. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll have Miss Adele Pascal for a new event, Pinknik.
Allow me to acknowledge Honorable Denise Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Honorable Shakira Lockhart-Ivolit, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, other government ministers and officials, Ms. Lisa Valmond, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Mr. Colin Piper, CEO, Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority, Mrs. Samantha Doctor of Letang, Festivals and Events Manager, Discover Dominica Authority, Dominica Festival Committee Advisory Members, Ms. Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee, contestants of the Miss Dominica 2023 pageant, the media, carnival lovers, good evening. This evening, on behalf of the Best Life Experience team, I would like to thank Dominica Festivals for affording us this opportunity to highlight Pinknik Dominica, the cutest picnic ever. What is Pinknik? Pinknik is the occasion where friends will gather to drink rosé-flavored wine in an elegant outdoor picnic setting. This picnic festival features all things pink and rosé. Guests are required to dress elegantly in their best pink and or white outfits and will enjoy a variety of tastefully prepared foods in our food gardens, live music, fun activities, rosé-flavored wines, champagne, spirits, and ciders. It is Dominica's first Rosé Picnic Festival, a new and exciting event experience added to the Carnival 2023 events calendar. Where and when is Pinknik? Pinknik will be hosted at the beautiful Botanical Gardens in Rosal. The date is set for Sunday, February 19th, 2023, also known as Carnival Sunday. The event is to begin at 3 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. How can I get tickets to Pinknik Dominica and how much are they? Tickets are sold online on Ticket Caribbean and are also available at local box offices, Deepex Color Lab, and Bullseye Pharmacy. Pinknik has 2 sections, the Rosé Lawn, the general section, and the Rosé Mansion, our premium VIP. Rosé Lawn, or general area. This section gives you access to live music, fun activities and games, as well as our food gardens, from which patrons will be able to purchase food, rosé bars, and 1 special picnic glass. Guests are allowed to bring their picnic blankets and other picnic decorative items. Single tickets cost $85, the couple ticket costs $75 each, and groups of 6 cost $65 each. Early bird specials are currently on sale until November 30th. The Rosé Mansion Premium VIP. This is the all-inclusive unlimited food and drink section. Patron gets access to complimentary swag bags, including 1 picnic blanket, 1 electric fan, and 1 branded signature glass. Premium ticket holders will have access to exclusive entrance and parking, specialty games and activities, live music, and front stage access. Tickets cost $350. The early bird special is already sold out for this section. However, limited regular price tickets are still available. To answer a few frequently asked questions, no food and drinks from outside businesses are allowed in the venue. Picnic is a rosé festival, meaning that it is a wine-based event, and strictly no pets or young children are permitted. To find out more information and keep updated on Picnic, follow us on our social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook, at Best Life Experience. Feel free to send us an email at bestlifeexperience@gmail.com. Let us live our best life on Carnival Sunday and Rosé all day. Dominica, you have never experienced a picnic like this. See you at Picnic, February 19th. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, now we'll have Miss Jade George to present on That is Carnival.
Good evening. Protocol has already been established. Showstar Entertainment, a small but mighty company, was founded 9 years ago. Since then, it has participated in and successfully executed a number of industry events, including All or Nothing, Paint and Powder Fete, Free Up Party post Hurricane Maria, End of Summer Mega Boat Party, and the notorious La Carnival, which took place in February 2021. Showstar has also provided the best bar experience for the World Creole Music Festival of 2022, my apologies, as well as Carnival Monday and Tuesday. We are now updating and upgrading the La Carnival into the new and enhanced That is Carnival in February 2023. The event was designed to highlight several regional cultures alongside our own through musical tapestry. For the inaugural That is Carnival on February 10th, we have invited a special and surprise soca artist to perform among the hottest and finest DJs, bands, and those others on island. Four actually performing DJs were unveiled and last week, and as Carnival approaches, we will be updating the other performers and most importantly, the surprise soca artist. To stay up to speed on updates to price, ticket sales, promotions, and event time, kindly like, follow, and share our Showstar Entertainment Facebook page. Look out for special early bird offers and giveaways. Showstar Entertainment extends its sincere gratitude to the government of Dominica, Discover Dominica officials for the privilege to be featured on the official calendar of Mass Domnik 2023, the real Mass. The rich diversity of cultures truly astounds and humbles us, and we wish to preserve and sustain this positive mutual relationship. Thank you, and see you at That is Carnival on 10th February 2023.
Thank you. Okay, we have Ms. Marcia Baptiste to speak again on a new event, actually, Stranded at the Beach.
Good evening, all. Of course, a pleasant good evening to the Honorable Denise Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, other government ministers and officials, Ms. Lisa Valmore, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Mr. Colin Piper, CEO, Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority, Mrs. Samantha Doctor of Letang, Festivals and Events Manager, of Discover Dominica Authority, Discover Dominica Authority and Board of Directors, Dominica Festivals Committee Advisory Members, Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee, contestants of the Miss Dominica 2023 pageant, potential sponsors, and of course the media and carnival lovers, welcome. I'm here to speak of a new event called Stranded at the Beach, which will take place on February 18th, 2023. Stranded at the Beach is a drive to showcase our beautiful beaches in the north of the island. The beaches, especially Purple Turtle Beach, are so beautiful that visitors and locals have a hard time leaving and would prefer to be stranded there. Our beaches are world-class, and this event will help to promote just that. This day event was created with fetters or partygoers in mind, those, of course, who prefer to attend day activities. Stranded at the Beach will help stimulate the local economy, build lasting professional relationships with foreign as well as local companies, promote our carnival products, support beach beautification and preservation projects in the north, and help with mental health, as of course, music makes people feel free. Adding a blend of sun, sea, and sand makes that feeling indescribable. Last but not least, we intend to allot some of the proceeds towards an educational fund for students in the Cottage and Portsmouth constituency. You can look forward to a Miss Carnival Bikini Extravaganza where the winners will get the opportunity to travel and to benchmark best tourism practices to bring back to Dominica, emulating the saying, to travel is to live. The top winner will receive an all-expense-paid trip to Miami during the carnival, along with a costume from Riverland Mass in Miami to participate in the Miami Carnival, which is the biggest carnival in North America. We also have a few competitions for the patrons, a VIP lounge, an expo corner for our sponsors, where they can sell or market their goods and services, as well as acquire future sales, all while the event is taking place. Stranded at the Beach is a DJ event where we'll have a number of top local DJs, as well as a bouyon artist as our headliner. We intend for this event to be an annual Carnival Saturday staple in Dominica. More detailed information about the event and entertainment segments will be disseminated during the following months leading up to the event. As per tickets, tickets will be on sale immediately after our official flyer launch, which is scheduled for after New Year's Day. We will not be having online tickets for this first event, but we will, however, incorporate that for the following events. The public will be informed about where they can purchase early bird discounted tickets, VIP tickets, and general admission tickets. Ladies and gentlemen of the private and public sectors, without your support, such events as Stranded at the Beach cannot take place. Jet Setter 007 Promotions would like to thank our sponsors so far. Riverland Mass Carnival Troupe in Miami. Riverland Mass will be celebrating their 20th anniversary and invites everyone to come and enjoy the fun in Miami. They are known for promoting our musical genre on the road, and they will be sponsoring a carnival costume for our Miss Carnival Bikini winner. Of course, at this moment, we would like to extend an invitation to any of the local costume bands for sponsorship. Flying Dress Dominica. elegance, beauty, and a touch of aerodynamics. They will be sponsoring a flying dress photo shoot experience for one of our winners. Purple Turtle Development Company Limited, our parent company. Jingle Jam Entertainment, our local comedian extraordinaire. Ambo Visuals, our official photographer with the 360 experience and drone visuals. Mimi's Creations, specializing in crochet products such as swimwear, clothing, and jewelry. Lastly, DDA, or Discover Dominica Authority, who formed an alliance with us early o'clock. We thank you for your tremendous support and trust in us. The list at this point is to be continued as we are still engaging potential sponsors. Feel free to reach out if this is an initiative you would like to be a part of. You can contact us at jetsetter.007 or at REDDMB, or our email address ETIENNEAT, that will be Etienne at hotmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Baptist. Now we'll have Ianka James, representing Rotary, to speak on Princess Show.
Good evening. Honorable Dennis Charles, Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Honorable Shakira Lockhart, Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Other government and ministries official, Ms. Lisa Palmon, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Mr. Colin Piper, CEO, Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority. Mrs. Samantha Doctrovlater, Festivals and Event Manager, Acting. Mrs. Samantha Doctrovlater, Festivals and Event Manager, Acting, Discovery Dominica Authority. Discover Dominica Authority Board of Directors, Dominica Festival Committee Advisory Members, Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee, contestants of the Mass Dominica Pageant 2023, potential sponsors, the medias, Carnival lovers, good evening. My name is Ayanka James Stedman, and I am the Vice President of the Rotaract Club of Roseau and Chair of the National Carnival Princess Show 2023 Planning Committee. After a 2-year hiatus, myself, the Planning Committee, my clubs, and all the primary schools are excited to announce that we are indeed hosting the much-awaited National Carnival Princess Show come February 2023. So far, we have confirmed 5 schools. They are Roseau Primary, St. Martin Primary, Will Strathmore Stephen Secondary Primary School, and Thibault Primary. We are awaiting confirmation from 2 more schools. The show will take place on February 5th at 3 p.m., venue to be later announced. We want to encourage the public to visit the Rotaract page of the Rotaract Club of Roseau social media pages on Facebook and Instagram. Follow and wait on the reveal of the contestants. We would also like to appeal to the potential sponsors here and watching that if you'd like to sponsor a princess or the show, you can see me after the discuss. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll have Miss Luana Lohr from Rotary speak on Sauce and Punch.
Good Good evening. I wish to recognize the presence of the Honorable Ministers Dennis Charles and Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, staff of the Ministry of Tourism, the Discover Dominica Authority and Mass Domnik team, Miss Dominica contestants, sponsors, fellow organizers, media, guests, and listeners. Dominicans, diaspora, West Indians, visitors, and carnival lovers. The original Rotary Sauce and Punch all-white affair is back and live and in living colors. In 2020, we gave you beads and masks under the theme Mardi Gras. But alas, we had to take a hiatus due to the dreaded pandemic. We were cooped inside for 2020 and 2021, causing a fire to burn deep in our souls, which has caused us a travel fever, a carnival fever. We have heard you. So guess what? In 2023, the Rotary Club of Dominica will bring you once again this 40-year-old carnival event, the original Sauce and Punch, an all-white affair under the theme Jungle Fever. This event will be held at the Old Mill Cultural Center on Carnival Sunday, February 19th from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Rotary Sauce and Punch is the club's biggest fundraiser, which supports key projects like the Vosh Eye Care Mission, the Diabetes Project, secondary school quiz competition, and much more, as well as it impacts the lives of individuals through education.
My name is J.C. Jomare Libla, Deputy Chair of the 2023 Kiddies Carnival Committee, and I represent the foremost global network of young leaders, Junior Chamber International. In collaboration with Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee, JCI Dominica will be hosting the ultimate children's carnival experience, Kiddies Carnival, on Sunday, February 19th, 2023. Yes, Kiddies Carnival is back. On Carnival Sunday, February 19th, 2023, look out for the big truck as we jump in the streets from the Bayfront to the Carnival City at the Stadium Forecourt. Children and parents can expect to have fun in wet and dry sections with paint, powder, confetti, and more on the road. We invite everyone to the Stadium Forecourt, where we'll be having a Kiddies Carnival extravaganza. There will be live entertainment, games, activities, and so much more for the children and the general public.
Good evening. Good evening. All right, that's better. That's better. Allow me the moment to recognize the Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiatives, the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiatives, other government ministers and officials, Ms. Lisa Balmore, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiatives, Mr. Colin Piper, the CEO, Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority, Mrs. Samantha Doctrovleta, Festivals and Events Manager, Acting, Discover Dominica Authority, Discover Dominica Authority Board of Directors, Dominica Festivals Committee Advisory Members, Ms. Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and Dominica Festivals Committee, contestants of the Miss Dominica 2023 pageant, potential sponsors, the media, carnival lovers, and of course, the TK fans around the world. Good evening. TK International Mega Monday is back and better than ever. For the Real Mass 2023, the most authentic and original carnival in the region, and I dare to say, in the world. Mega Monday is not just a t-shirt band. TK has raised the bar to provide a unique carnival experience unlike any other on Carnival Monday, catering to all our fans, patrons, bystanders, and even the onlookers. TK Mega Monday is a show on the road. And 2023, the TK Mega Monday band will be themed TK Time. After all, after a 2-year absence, it's our time to remind everyone that TK are the kings of the road. So join Mega Monday for a good time, water. Even if you're just passing for a little time or tita, our ladies will be there for a sexy time, ta sexy. And our die-hard fans will have more time, plita, to jump behind. The call on everyone here this evening and those looking via 8 a.m., log on to kkinternational.com to pre-register and reserve your TK Mega Monday slot. I repeat, from 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, kkinternational.com is where you visit and book your space for TK Mega Monday 2023. The Mega Band, the Mega Truck, the Mega Bar, Mega Artists, Mega DJs, Mega Partners, Digicel, L'Express des Îles, MaxMat, Fine Foods, and more to come. Of course, it's going to be a mega experience, mega surprises, and all fused together with the TK infectious beats, chants, and rhythms that you all have grown to love from your TK band. It's TK time. It's Real Mass time. It's Dominica time. And in addition to that, Hysteria will be featured as well on Mega Monday 2023 with the Hysteria Monday Wear section. So all hysterics, look out for that. So it's TK time, it's Hysteria time, it's Mega Monday time, 2023, the Real Mass. Those of you abroad, we encourage you to come on down and be part of the TK Monday experience. Log on to kkinternational.com and register and book your slot for the best Carnival Monday experience that you will ever have. Thank you.
Okay, now we'll have Mr. Eamon Gibbons to speak on Junior Calypso Monarch.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister for Tourism. Honorable Shakira Lockhart, Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism. Other government ministers and officials. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Lisa Valmon. Mr. Colin Piper, CEO of Discover Dominica. Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority. Pandemic and logistics surrounding social distancing, the Leo Club of Dominica has not been able to host the Junior Calypso Monarch for the past 2 years. Junior Calypso Monarch is aimed at providing youth ages 8 to 16 years old a platform to develop and showcase their talents in the Calypso arena. This upcoming carnival season, the Leo Club has decided to upgrade the competition and further extend this platform to another genre of music. A genre of music, I dare say, is indigenous to Dominica and our culture. That genre being Buyo music. With that said, the Leo Club of Dominica is proud to announce that we will be hosting the first ever Junior Calypso Buyo Monarch competition for Mass Domnik 2023. The Leo Club has seen fit to incorporate Buyo music into the competition in an effort to promote Buyo music among youth in Dominica. The competition will have 2 rounds. The first round will be the Calypso competition, and the second round, the Buyo competition. It is with this in mind, we hope to facilitate a Buyo mentorship program for the participants. Thus, the club would be seeking assistance from the Buyo artists to serve as mentors to the Junior Buyo Monarch participants, as this is done for the Calypso Monarch competition. Participating schools have been asked to send 2 representatives, 1 for each round. Registration of participants is still open. For more information, contact club members or contact us on our social media pages. In addition, the one and only Signal Band will be the official band for the Junior Calypso Buyo Monarch competition. It is our hope to continue providing the youth the avenue to showcase and grow their talents in Calypso and Buyo music. Save the date, February 3rd, 2023. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, lastly, we'll have Miss Josie Polido, Petite Miami.
Good evening, everyone. As we know, the holiday season is on its way. And what comes after Christmas? Mass. But not just any mass, Carni Mass. At Petite Miami, we believe that directly after Christmas, Carnival starts. So backed by popular demand, Petite Miami is bringing back the most talked about event for the Christmas season, Carni Mass. This event will be held on December 26th, yes, Boxing Day. The event will highlight all the best local stars, like the international bosses, Triple K, and a lot more. So yes, save the date, because Carnimas is on its way, December 26th. And tune into our social media pages at Petite Miami 305, because after Christmas is Mass. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to the event organizers for speaking about the events. I know it seems like a lot, but there is so much more for the season. The season again will run from January 14th to February 22nd. What a carnival season. Now, the most anticipated pageant for the season, the Miss Dominica National Queen pageant. I know a lot of talk has been going around on social media after seeing them slightly launched at the World Curl Music Festival, and now you'll officially see them and hear from them. We start with contestant number 1, Miss Mia Francis, representing Canefield.
Good evening, Dominica. I am 21-year-old Mia Francis from the suburban community of Canefield. I am your contestant number 1 for the Miss Dominica pageant 2023. Mental health in men is the platform I will take on during my journey to the throne.
as I believe it is an issue that requires a lot of attention in the Caribbean region, especially Dominica. Due to my life experiences, I will focus on raising awareness of this pressing issue which affects so many of our fathers, uncles, brothers, and sons. Some may wonder why a pageant contestant would speak on such a serious topic. Why a pageant contestant would speak on such a serious topic, but I believe in the words of...
Now, contestant number 2, Moesha Thomas, representing Petit Soufriere.
A pleasant good evening to all. I am 22-year-old Moesha Thomas from the village of Petit Soufriere. After an unfortunate 2-year break, it is my pleasure to invite you to the Miss Dominica pageant carried for the 16th of February 2023. There, I hope to capture the title of Miss Dominica under the theme Empowering Women Through Sports. My experience as a past national track athlete, a current track coach at the Orion Academy, and a practicing basketball player has shown me the impact that sport has on the life of an individual. As a sport enthusiast and a French lover, I am blessed to have a career as a French and physical education teacher at the Orion Academy. Allow me to leave with you a piece of advice that continues to carry me through life. Le doute tue plus de rêves que l'échec, which means doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Thank you.
Now we will have contestant number 3, Miss Adicia Burton, representing Kalinago territory.
Welcome to Dominica, land of freedom and culture, land of resilient livers where we drink liquor like it's water. Yeah, carnival is mine and yours. Time to forget all the flaws. Wave your hand and touch the
Good evening, Waitukubuli, Mabrika. Welcome to the official launch of Mass Domnik 2023. I am contestant number 3, 19-year-old Adicia Burton. It's an honor to be represented.
Now we have contestant number 4, Miss Tanya Eugene, representing Granby.
land of freedom and culture, land of resilient livers where we drink liquor like it's water. Yeah, carnival is mine and yours. Time to forget all your flaws. Wave your hand and touch the clouds. Betting hard inside the crowd. Music, booyah, calypso, disco, juve, moko jumbe, sensei, bamove.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am contestant number 5, 22-year-old Tanya Eugene, representing the cultural and diverse community of Granby. It is of great pleasure to be here, and I would like your support on the day, as well as my fellow contestants on the 16th of February 2023, as we vie for the title of Miss Dominica 2023. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
And now we have contestant number 5, Miss Sandrine Elise, representing Kings Hill.
Welcome to Dominica, land of freedom
22-year-old Sandrine Elise from the picturesque community of Kingshill, home to one of the island's most visited national historic sites, the Munbrus Garrison. I am elated and thankful to the committee for choosing me as a contestant for the Miss Dominica Pageant 2023, in which I am excited to show my creativity and dynamic personality, along with the 4 other contestants. I am certain that after 2 years with no Mass Domnik and the National Queen Show pageant, we are ready to bring the fun, vibrancy, and personality to the streets as we play Mass Alawi in 2023.
And now you get another look at our 5 lovely contestants for the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant. Again, contestant number 1, Miss Mia Francis, representing Kingfield. Contestant number 2, Miss Moesha Thomas, representing Petit Soufriere. Contestant number 3, Miss Adicia Burton, representing Kalinago Territory. Contestant number 4, Miss Tanya Eugene, representing Grand Bay. And we have contestant number 5, Miss Sandrine Elise, representing Kingshill. Thank you, ladies. And we want to give the ladies a round of applause again. You know, the lovely contestant for this year's Miss Dominica. Well, sorry, next year's Miss Dominica. Now we will have the vote of thanks from the CEO and Director of Tourism, Mr. Colin Piper.
Good evening, folks. Want to recognize the Honorable Denise Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. The Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Other government officials and ministers. Ms. Lisa Valmont, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Ms. Samantha Leta, Festivals and Events Manager Acting, Discover Dominica Authority, the DDA Board of Directors, the Dominica Festivals Committee Advisory Members, Ms. Kimberly King, Destination Marketing Manager, staff of the DDA, the Ministry of Tourism and DFC, the contestants of Miss Dominica 2023 pageant, potential sponsors, the media, carnival lovers. Good evening to everyone. It's been a long evening, so I'll be quick. But I have the privilege to say thank you to the people that are responsible for staging this Mass Dominic launch this evening. Let me first start by giving thanks to Almighty God for His abundant grace and mercies on us as a nation and the people, and for giving the organizers the strength and fortitude along the way to get to this point. Thanks to the government of Dominica and to the Minister for Finance for the necessary resources through the Ministry of Tourism that we need to plan for and stage for Mass Dominic 2023. Thank you to the Honorable Denise Charles for the keynote address this evening and for her leadership. Thanks to the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, for her welcome remarks, her support and enthusiasm. Thanks to the Permanent Secretary, Ms. Lisa Valmore, for her hands-on approach and encouragement. Thank you to Monsignor Eustace Thomas for the prayer. Thanks to the Board of Directors, the DFC members, the Carnival Committee members, all those who have contributed in one way or the other with ideas and input towards the launch and to the implementation of Carnival. To Ms. Leta, the Acting Festivals and Events Manager, for her remarks and leadership to the team, to Mr. Jean-Baptiste, our events assistant, and the host of this evening's festivities. Also want to make mention to Ms. Daphne Vidal and Marilyn Charles, who are part of the DDA staff and on the front line. Certainly thanks to Ms. King and the marketing staff of DDA, to the accounts and admin staff of DDA for providing great support. And thanks to all stakeholders, the organizers, the revelers, the musicians, the entertainers. Thanks for your contribution, not only tonight, but for the Carnival season. I want to thank the partners that will step up to partner with us and contribute and support to the revelers to create a wonderful spectacle during Carnival and give the world that mass Domnik experience. Thanks to all the invited guests, to the media, thanks to the technical crew, to all the listeners, the viewers who will now begin to prepare or continue to prepare to participate and showcase their talents in whatever way they can during the Carnival season. So thanks once again to all, and certainly have a great evening, a little entertainment for you in a little while. Thank you much. So I'm gonna take my phone and, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Piper, for the vote of thanks. Right now, the party is here. I know you have heard it in the backgrounds, you've seen it at the World Korean Music Festival, and it's here again. The Mass Domnik Anthem, performed originally by Stasha, Tasha, Trilogy, and Daddy Chess. Tonight, we have a few of them here to perform and featuring the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre Company. Yeah.
Yeah, man! Yes! Special good evening to everybody in the house! Yeah, man! Hey! Whoa, yo, yo! Hey! Whoa, yo, yo! Hey! Yeah, man! Okay! The real Mass Domnik! The real Mass Domnik! The real Mass Domnik! The real Mass Domnik! You better come on down! The most original carnival! You better come on down. Your experience will be magical. Welcome to Dominica, land of freedom and culture, land of Brazilian livers where we drink liquor like it's water. Yeah, carnival is mine and yours. Time to forget all your flaws. Fetting out inside the crowd. Put your hands up to the clouds. Check. Booyah. Check. Calypso. Check. DCO. Check. Check. Juve. Check. Wachambe. Check. Sensei. Check. Bamobe. Check, check. Balance. Let me see you wave up for no one. Balance. Everybody join up in a band. Balance. Walk it up and end up on the ground. Balance. 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 Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey. DJ Slim. Who ready for carnival? Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, man. Everybody. Tell them. The real Mass Domnik. The real Mass Domnik. The real Mass Domnik. The real Mass Domnik. We got the hottest girls, yeah, flaunting feathers and parading pearls. Boy. Yeah, yeah. On Carnival Sunday, we jamming until Ash Wednesday. Hear me now. You can chip for Juve, you can jump in the streets. Plenty friendly faces, nature la poker with. Gem of the Caribbean, we second to none. Let's face it, embrace it, we're number one.
Juve,
check.
Moko Jumbe,
check.
Sensei,
check.
Panmove,
check, check.
Powder,
check.
Liquor,
check.
Chaser,
check. What we tell them?
Balance, let me see you end up in a van.
Balance,
walk it up and end up on the ground.
Balance,
let me see you wave up on no one.
Balance,
balance,
balance.
Down the most original carnival.
Check.
On Carnival Sunday.
Yeah, man.
We jamming until last Wednesday.
From the time I reach on the scene, I pulling up with my team. Hail up the carnival queen, bouncing to the drum machine. Look, the man's are reaching tongue. We don't come to mess around. You can party how you want. I promise you'll be safe and sound.
Music,
check.
Bouillon,
check.
Calypso,
check.
The Zero,
check.
Powder,
check.
Water,
check.
Chaser,
check.
Panda,
check. Balance.
Let me see you wave up on
Wait.
one.
Balance.
Everybody join up in a band.
Balance.
Walk it up and end up on the ground.
Balance.
Balance.
Balance. Check.
Moko Jumbe,
check.
Bonde,
check.
Panmove,
check.
Sui,
check.
Chopping movie,
check.
Everybody,
check. Wait. What we tell them?
Yeah.
man.
Hey, I can't wait for carnival.
So that was just a taste of the anthem. So you're gonna see a lot more of that in the future. So next, the party is on. We're gonna have Unstoppables that's gonna go on now, and then we will feature Tasha and Peter. I know that the program did say we'll have the signal combo. We apologize for that, but tonight you'll have Tasha and Peter. Again, if you would like something to eat, you can order from the bar or upstairs. We have sampling from Kubuli and Belfast Estate and also from GBA Enterprise. So do have fun, enjoy yourself. Again, Masalawi for Mas Domnik 2023.
Good night, everybody. I know that you all are sitting right now, but we're just going to get up and we're going to have some fun, all right? Yeah, man, let's go slim. So if you're going to stand up right now, let's have some fun in the place right now. I want to give you a little taste of Carnival 2023 right now. Yeah, man. We go by the name of Unstoppable DJs. My name is Unstoppable Sharks. That's my brother DJ Slim. Yeah, man. Yeah.